Right guys, let's see if anybody's here. Oh no, Sunday morning I thought there might be somebody, one or two here maybe. Wind's from that direction, so that's a little bit of a pain, but not that much. Right. Let's see what we can get this morning, guys. Let's chuck it and see. Oh, that's what I love about lure fishing. The expectation. You can't see a lure, you're just feeling it through the water. Let's let this one drop a bit more. Any moment you can get that thump. And that little hit there, sometimes I was here the other day, don't know whether the film's been up or not yet, or whether I've made a film from it. Caught a load of little tiny pollock, and still that little initial thump gives you that feeling, but obviously then when you pull into it you go, oh, it's tiny. But it's just having that bump, it's lovely. Expecting without expecting, I think that's the best way to describe it. Right, that's a few over there. Let's have a couple this way. Down the edge. Might move actually a bit over here. Got my life jacket on because I'm on my own, and it'll be quite a swim back if I can't get out. I've moved away from my net. Did that last time. Yeah. Ended up with a stonking wrasse and struggled to get it out. Right, last cast on this. And we'll try something else. I've lost two of these Skerries Pros. I bought 4. Have I lost 2 or 1? No, I've lost 1, haven't I? No, 2. I lost a white one and a real eel yesterday. I lost. Okay guys, gone for a cheapy metal. We'll have a chuck about see if there's any mackerel. I love a pull from a mackerel. Should have bought my lighter rod actually, but in a bit I'm gonna have a go for some wrasse, and I really don't want me lighter rod for wrasse. There's some nice wrasse here. I had one a couple of days ago and he was 40 and he pulled really well, but I've had 50 plus wrasse here, 50 centimetre plus wrasse here, and they don't half tug, and you want a bit of backbone in your rod. Yet to catch a bass at this mark. I'm sure it'll happen one of the days. That's the kelp. We're in the right place for the snags. I was going to say for the wrasse. I think that's going to come. Oh dear. Maybe not. No, that ain't going to come. Well, that's a shame. That's gone. Right guys, I've put on a battered old jig para. Well, I've never caught on. Sinks really quick this. Bounce it around on the bottom a little bit. I was onto the backing then. Yeah, I lost quite a lot of line off this and I thought, oh, it'll be alright for till I get home. It's just the spare reel as backup. And I got onto the backing then with the big cast on the metal. We're onto the braid now. So as long as we don't have a massive fish with a huge big run, unlikely. But possible. Anything's possible when fishing in the sea. That's what I love about it so much. You really don't know what you're going to catch, do you? Or what you're going to see. Like my tope incident. You just don't know. Not too early this morning, it's about 8ish. 4 to 8 I would guess. Well, can't find a mackerel. Oh, that's the bottom. Come on, no. Yep, that's that gone. I did just pull at it like an idiot. But, oh dear me. I'm there saying, oh, this sinks fast. Right guys, lost another lure. Whether I've put it on, so I'm going to go on the little 16-gram Seeker in black and fluoro. This is absolutely fabulous pollock lure. They love it. Don't think I've had a wrasse on it yet, on this colour, but they will wrestle it this easy if I let it get it low enough, but I don't think I want to. Had a few bass on the black and fluoro as well. I think including a 60 at the start of the year. Whoop. They got me wet. I don't think that's really, it's not really getting down enough in the movement there. But after losing 2 lures in quick succession, kind of like would like a fish before I lose another lure. If you know what I mean. Of course, I'm miles away from my net again. I just don't like having it clipped onto me. People go, oh, just clip it on, but it's a bit big really. It's good for landing decent bass off the rocks. Fish. There we go. That's mackerel, I think. Oh, that's pulling quite well there. Go on, son. Come in with me now. Love it. It's got, ooh, quite a good vibration on it, Mr. Mackerel. Yeah, not bad. He's definitely Go in. Sorry, buddy. Oh, well, there's the first one. Any more for any more. I felt like that last mackerel, there was quite a few hitting it. So he was definitely one of a shoal, but that's what, 3 or 4 casts now and nothing since. I could feel them bump 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 till I hooked one. So there were definitely a few there. How to catch a big fish: move further and further away from your net. That's the rule. Just stand by your net in the perfect position, you won't catch a big one. You won't catch a big one. Blimey, I sound like I'm from the bloody Midlands. Come on. Well, those mackerel have moved on. So let's work my way back down and maybe try for a wrasse again. I don't know whether that's hits or... Can't be deep enough for a structure. I reckon that's hits from tiny pollock or something. I seem to have left it alone after a bit. It certainly wasn't a big bass gulping it up. There's something tiny there hitting that. So where's the bigger fish? Where's the fish that are looking to eat those fish that are hitting my lure? That's what we want to know. Surely if there's lots of little fish there, there should be some big fish wanting to eat the little fish. Go a bit further out on the angle. Yeah, fish. Oh, it's off. Oh, it's not. Little tiny one. Or at least he's beautifully hooked, little pollock. You're not going to be harmed in the making of this film. There he goes. So that was what was probably hitting the lure when I was coming across. But with all these little pollock, you would think there'd be something predating on those. Predating? How about that for the word? Predating on those. Oh, that was a hit. Predating on those little pollock. Thank you for the shower, Mr. C. Come on, Mr. Bass. Must be a little bass around here after these pollocky wallocky. Then another one, a little pollock. He's nicely hooked as well. Perfect. There you go, baby. Right, I'm going to move from here. We've had enough of those. Let's try out there. Fish. Yes, that's nice. Oh, it's gone sleep. We're pulling now. Mackerel, I think. Yes. We shall eat well today. Well, strange, seem to have the odd mackerel. Go back over here, see if we can find a bass. Bird of prey hovering up there, you won't see that, it's too far away. I do like to see, I want to learn about birds of prey. I really do like to watch them. Well, that's in the strong water there, a lot of movement there. I think there's a fish after it. There's a fish after my lure. You definitely feel so. I think it must be something small. Let's move it out of the way. Oh, that was a hit. Last chuck over it, over the rough ground, and we shall try for another mackerel. Fish. Oh, a little tiny pollock, I think. Oh no, it's a mackerel, I think. It feels like a mackerel, but it feels really small. Unless it's going to go mental at the end. Yeah, it's a mackerel. Whee! Oh, he's got a... No. That's a fresh bite. He's actually size, and I am going to take him because he's not going to make it anyway. I want to show you with the damp what's happened to this fish. What do you reckon there? Someone's had a nibble at him. He wasn't very well, was he? I'll cut that out. He's in size, but I would have put that one straight back, to be honest, if he wasn't damaged. I thought, well, something's going to eat him, it might as well be me. Trying to get a couple for me freezer. I'm going home today. Oh, that was a hit. I reckon that was a wrasse though. That was it certainly wasn't a little pollock. It was a good solid hit, that was. I reckon that was a wrasse. Oh. Didn't have my camera on for that mackerel. Really matter. I just find it a bit odd that I can't catch one, and a minute later, same place, nothing. They don't seem to be in a big shoal. Well, that was a bit weird. That felt like a hit. Right in close. Let's leave that on the bottom for a bit. Some rubbish floating in the sea there. Let's see if we can catch it. A bit of rubbish collection. No. Miles away. If that had been 40-50 feet away, I'd have probably hit it within a metre. Bit weird. Right, no mackerel there again. Let's go back over here. Again, in search of that elusive bass. I will, at some point, catch a bass at this mark. I am sure. Right, we have a fish here. But that's, look at that for a nod. Look at that for a nod. What's going on there? We have something here. This is very strange. I think, actually, I'm deciding it's weed now. Or it's absolute dead weight. Oh! It's a squid? I have no idea what you do with the squid, guys. Well, that's why it felt strange. Now what do I do? I've seen that where they crack them on the head, but I don't eat them. So I think if I put him in my net, get the hook out and plop him back. Don't you do any shit on me, you. Right. Right, Mr. Squid. You are very lucky, because I don't have a clue what to do with squid. You are my first lure caught squid. And I've still caught you. I don't want to catch you. There we go, he's off. So guys, somebody tell me he's probably 15. Is that a decent squid? Is that a small squid? I don't know. That's why he felt funny then. He's a squid. Squid on a seeker. Right, let's get him back, because I have no idea what you do with a squid. How you would prep it, maybe I ought to look into it. That's definitely a surprise catch for me. I was like, what a funny take. Oh, he's gone. You give a good squirt and he's gone. He saved his squirt for when he was going. Well done, Mr. Squid. Well guys, is that unusual? Squid on a lure like that? On that type of lure? Well, at least now I know what it feels like to get a take, because I was like, bump, well, that's a take, and there's weight, and I was like, no, it's weed. Then we had another pull a few seconds later. There we go.